38 weeks and 7 days. So basically, I was 39, going on 39 weeks. Okay. So on Saturday morning, I had started to get this cramping feeling. Like, I started to get this cramping feeling down here, right? And it was just, it felt like cramps. That's honestly what it felt like at first. And they were very, very light cramps. And it was just like, I felt it going nonstop. But they were very, very light. And it would come and go. So it was happening like maybe like every like 10-15 minutes. I ended up telling my parents whatever, and because I was living with them at the time, and I'm like, I guess it's pain. I don't know if the baby's ready, I don't know, but I don't know if this is how it's supposed to feel from having contractions or not, but I need to go to the hospital. So my dad takes me. We ended up going at like 2 o'clock at night, and so we go, and the guy checks. He puts basically, the monitor thingy on my stomach, and he's like, well, it doesn't seem like, you're having contractions. It just, and then he checked my uterus to see if I was dilated, and he checked. He was like, I'm like half a centimeter dilated. So he was like, it just looks like, you're having you're having cramps or stomach pains, because y'all, I had constipation really bad when I was pregnant. So they were like, probably something you ate, or just like bad stomach cramps. So I'm like, I don't know, but I guess if that's what you say, you the doctor, you know more than me, I guess. So then I go home, and I'm like, we riding home, I'm like, I don't know if that man knew what he was talking about, because I'm like, I still feel it. I didn't feel like I had to go shit or nothing. It literally just felt like cramps. And I'm like, I really just don't think that man know what he's talking about. And so that day or whatever, that Sunday, we were celebrating my younger sister's birthday. So my mom was like, okay, are you still feeling it? I was like, yeah, I'm still feeling it. Like, and she was like, okay, well, we're gonna go after the party's over. So we went around like 4 or 5. So so then it was a different lady that was there, and the doctor, she checked, and she was like, oh, well, you're 3 centimeters dilated now. So I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, it looks like you are having contractions, but there is nothing, to where I need to be admitted into the hospital. They basically sent me back home because I wasn't, my contractions weren't close enough for me to stay there. So, and I think at that time I was having them maybe like every 10 minutes. So y'all, I get home, and it's like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Y'all, I was like, Mom, I feel like it's getting close. Like, I feel like they're getting a little stronger. Like, it feel like it's starting to happen like every 5 minutes now. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just go take me a shower. I'm gonna eat and just relax. So I get in the shower, and next thing you know, you guys, I just like feel something just boop, and water just went down my leg. And I was like, Mom, like, I was naked, everything. I opened that door. My dad, Mom was in the room. I opened it like halfway. I was like, y'all, my water just broke. I think my water just broke. I knew. I was like, my water broke. Y'all, after the contractions, after my water broke, y'all, the contractions got like, them things was strong, y'all. It was strong. It was painful. So I'm like, oh. Y'all, was on the ground in the bathroom, like, no, I can't move. I can't. My mama, she had to come in there and help me. I'm in the car like, hurry up. Because they was in the house still trying to get stuff together. I'm like, hurry up. Y'all had to drive like 15 minutes away to the hospital. So, well, I didn't have to drive, but the hospital was 15 minutes away. So I'm like, hurry up. I don't know if I'm going to make it. So So they like everybody's hurry up. I'm screaming. My neighbor was like, she was like, congratulations, have a safe delivery. Like the bitch knew I was delayed because I was hollering out the window. I'm like, come on, I can't hold it. Like y'all, it was crazy. And like I said, I was pushing out water every single time, like every 4 minutes. When it got to that pain, I was pushing, like I wasn't even trying to push, but the water was just, I couldn't control that. So, and I'm assuming that was water from the water bag, from the sack or whatever my baby was in. So I'm like, hurry up, like, cause when we were on like the highway, people was in our way. I'm like, please hurry, like, cause I did not think, y'all, I really feel like I was about to have that damn baby. So I get to the hospital finally, y'all, and y'all, my mom, oh Lord bless my mama, ooh, Jesus. But we get to the hospital and she's trying to find me a wheelchair. I'm like, hurry up, like we couldn't find one. So I'm literally like on the ground, y'all, on the concrete, just screaming, y'all. People was looking at me like, okay, we'll get her something, we'll get her a wheelchair today. So they bring me out, these two dudes bring me a wheelchair, and my mama starts rolling me to the elevator. Then she got me stuck in between, like the wheel got stuck in between. So she's trying to get me on, and then the dudes had helped her. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, mama, thank you, but damn mama. Y'all, I get there, they literally is asking me all these questions, like, you know, I forgot what they were, my name and all this stuff, and I'm like, can we do this later? Like, she's like, I know, sweetie, you're in pain, but I have to get this information. I have to, when's your birthday, when's this, when's that? I'm just like, so they finally get me to a room, y'all, and I'm in that thing screaming. I'm like, what did I get myself into? Like I'm squeezing my mama's hand, y'all, squeezing her hand. And so the lady come in the room, and she's like, sweetie, you have to calm down. I'm like, the fuck, calm down? The fuck, bitch, I'm about to have a baby. Like, what you mean, calm down? So she's like, okay, I'm about to check your cervix to see how dilated you are. So she checked it. I was like 5, and she was like, sweetie, you have to, are you pushing every time you reach a contraction or whatever, when your contraction is like, you know, get painful? And I'm like, no, I'm not pushing. She was like, well, she was like, you have to stop pushing, because if you keep pushing, the baby is going to try to squeeze his head out through that little 5-centimeter hole, and it's going to hurt. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, so every time I feel it, I'm trying to squeeze, y'all. I'm trying to squeeze from like me having to release all the pain. End up transferring me to the other room, and I'm in there still screaming like, y'all gonna have to give me something. I can't take this. Y'all, they still took forever. Like, they took forever to bring me that damn, like, to bring me anything. So they're like, well, we could go ahead and just bring the anesthesiologist in here. I'm like, hell yeah, bring this man. Like, that's what I really want. I don't want the gas mask, because the gas mask is only temporarily, it's temporarily. So you have to, you know, keep refilling the gas mask up. And it don't even, like, it's not as strong basically as the epidural. So y'all, it literally, like, it felt like forever, but I think it was like 30 minutes later, 40 minutes later, he finally comes in the room. Y'all, I was so happy to see that man. I was so happy. I'm like, yes, yes, do this shit right now. So he comes, and they're like, you gotta stay still, yada yada yada, because he's gonna put it in my bag. Baby, I was good. Look, hey, I was no problem, even with the contraction. He did that, and after that, I was like, well, how long is it gonna take to kick in? Because I was still feeling it. And he was like, probably like 20 minutes. So I'm like, I think he said 20 minutes. But I was like, oh my God. And next thing you know, they checked my cervix again. It was from like a 5 to a 7. Like, my baby was ready. He was like, mama, it's about time. Like, that's how he was. He was there. After that baby was ready. But after like 20 minutes, I did not feel anything. Nothing. Like, I was good, y'all. I was just with my legs up, y'all, just like this. Can I have some ice? Like, I was tired though, because I was just like, man, all that screaming, all that pain was just, man, it was something else. But y'all, I'm really chilling. My sister came in the room. My mama was sitting there. I was just like, oh, I'm good. You know, just whenever y'all ready to have this baby, I am too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was chilling after that epidural. So after that, I think they let me sit with my legs up because I guess it'll help the baby kind of come down. So I'm basically laying there, whatever, with my legs wide open. And they finally come back into the room and they're like, we're gonna come back here, we're gonna give you an hour, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna start pushing. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I got an hour to kick it. So I was literally just chewing on ice, just kicking it, big chilling until, you know, the hour. And they came in there and I got super nervous. She's like, okay, I'm gonna count to 10, you're gonna push, keep pushing. And so she counted to 10. She did that 3 times. Each time I had to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. So they pushed his little head out. They pulled him on out. And I was like, ah! Like, I didn't scream. I was like, oh my God, he's here. I got him out. He was so precious, y'all. He had a head full of hair. And y'all cut my own umbilical cord. And, they washed him, did all that stuff, and after that, they started pushing the placenta out of my stomach. And they didn't show it to me though. Some people say they show it to you. They didn't show me my placenta. I ain't want to see it because I heard it looked nasty. So, but they said that it actually is good for you. Like, you could take all those nutritions out of that placenta, which is what the baby basically was eating its food out, got its food out of, and basically you can take all those nutritions and you could put it in like a smoothie and drink it. But I didn't even want to see it at that point. I didn't even care about that. Like, I was just like, I got the baby out, what's the next, like, what's next? But no, I got to hold my baby and it was so precious. Oh my God, it was so precious. And after that, yeah, then they took him, did everything they did with him, and I was just in there like, I have a baby now. Like, I just gave birth. I have a baby now. Y'all, it was just, man, that's something I will never, ever forget. Like, ever forget in my life. But yeah, so that was my birth and delivery, baby delivery story. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.